Mansion, Luigi's Mansion 64. Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion 64. Luigi's Mansion, Luigi's Mansion 64. Can you guys believe I got like two of these guys? Like two Luigis? Two Luigis kind of crazy. You know? Luigi's Mansion 64. Why not? Okay, look. Alright. Let's start talking about this. Luigi's Mansion 64. Okay? So, I just got done with Luigi's Mansion, you know, the base game, you know, from the Luigi's Mansion. So, and I played the Luigi's Mansion 64 ROM hack, you know, a little bit ago. And I'm like, you know what, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Luigi's Mansion. Let's get it out of the way. Let's get Luigi's Mansion 64 out of the way. So, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I liked Luigi's Mansion 64 until I hit a certain point. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, it's a good ROM hack. I get it. Everything in the ROM hack, and I get it. ROM hacking Super Mario 64 is really hard. And it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time to do it. But in my opinion, I feel like there is still a little bit too much 64 and not really leaning towards like the Luigi's Mansion bits enough, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is for example, right, when you enter the castle, you know, or quote-unquote Peach's castle, right, you enter it, and yes, they give you that Luigi's Mansion, that doom, 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 but it's in like the Super Mario 64-esque style, which is interesting, it's kind of cool, you like it, like your little hub world. But once you go into like the paintings and visit the other worlds, even though they're like ROM hack, different colored versions of Hazy Maze Cave, Bomb Bomb Battlefield, and other places, the music stops being about Luigi's Mansion and goes to like Zelda and other like popular franchises for some reason. Okay? Like, whenever you think of Luigi's Mansion but on the N64, your mind will think, okay, the first game, alright, the first game, but, you know, it brings back, like, some elements or something like that. Or it does Luigi's Mansion 1 again, but it does some things a little differently than the base game in its entirety. Right? That's what you would think Luigi's Mansion 64 would do. To be honest, it is nothing like that. It is Super Mario 64 with Luigi's Mansion elements, like the music and stuff. But other than that, with that one track in the hub world that I've heard, and maybe some others that might have Luigi's Mansion, it's just other themes from different series that have a spooky / scary vibe to them. And all the enemies have been changed to represent Luigi's Mansion. And it's like, I feel like they don't do enough in this Super Mario 64 ROM hack to be considered, you know, like a Luigi's Mansion joint. It just feels like you got Luigi, you know, running in this Super Mario 64 changed like world, which to me, in my opinion, doesn't do it enough. I mean, look at Legend of Zelda: The Missing Link. They used Ocarina of Time, okay, based shit, okay? They used Ocarina of Time, right, as a basis, and Majora's Mask as a basis. So they either used one of the games as a basis, but changed everything from locations. The music is completely unique and different. So many things are different, and it feels like a completely unique experience, right? So that's what I was expecting when playing Luigi's Mansion 64. And when I got Luigi's Mansion 64, I was utterly disappointed that it's just another basic Super Mario 64 ROM hack where it has Luigi as your playable character, and everything around him is based on the series, but not like it's trying to be based off the series, but it ends up not really doing it all that well. And it's like, that's why I see Luigi's Mansion 64 as more of like, oh, a nice nod than an actual ROM hack of Luigi's Mansion. Now, I'm not trying to say, well, get the poltergust in there and start sucking up things, but like, I would rather have like all the enemies be based on the different ghosts from Luigi's Mansion 1. Level themes and areas are much darker than usual. You have like some sort of light ability or something to make Luigi's Mansion 64, still a Super Mario 64 based experience, but like it's different to the point, right? It's different to the point where it's like it feels more like Luigi's Mansion. Don't get me wrong, the Super Mario 64 aspects of the game is fine. I can platform, but I'm still missing that Luigi's Mansion flavor. You know, I'm missing that shit still, it feels like. Whenever I picked it up and played it on stream that one time, I got bored because, like, it wasn't like Luigi's Mansion at all. It was like 5% Luigi's Mansion, the rest was like Super Mario 64. You know? Well, you gotta look at the mechanics, Alex. I don't think models would ever try to make it like Luigi's Mansion. You know, maybe, right? But why even call it Luigi's Mansion 64 if you're not going to at least, and hear me out, at least have the final boss be King Boo, alright? Have all the lands in the world have Luigi's Mansion songs from the respective games and series, and have the enemies around you based off Luigi's Mansion 1 Ghost, or Luigi's Mansion 2's, or Luigi's Mansion 3 Ghost. Like, come on, man, you could have done at least a little bit more. I'm not even, you know what, The Missing Link, that game did a phenomenal job changing up everything to make it a completely unique experience. Luigi's Mansion 64 will give you a unique experience, but not so much of a unique experience to the goddamn point you're sitting there like, damn, this feels like a sequel to Luigi's Mansion. Holy shit, I want to play more. Because I'm not going to lie, what I felt was like, okay, I like it. I like going around ground pounding booze, I guess. Thought I was going to get a star. You know? Guess not. Okay. This weird-ass bomb-bound battlefield. I don't know what music this is. This is Zelda. And I remember Ronnie was like, this is Zelda. Holy shit, Zelda music. And I'm like, Zelda music? In a fucking Mario game. Mario ROMHAck. I mean, that's like with the Missing Link just straight up used Mario music in their shit. You played The Missing Link? Yeah, I did. I have an entire my experience on The Missing Link and how it brought me back into Zelda for a little bit. That one little ass thing made me like kind of want to reinvest in Zelda a little bit. But yeah, also Dachi, my family and I got cat. Oh, you got a cat for this Christmas? You guys got a little cat? Voldemort Rossa. Hello, how you doing? But yeah, I just felt like massively disappointed by it all. Like, I was like, Luigi's Mansion 64? Okay, I get it. It's supposed to be Super Mario 64. But at least you could have done at least some of the things I suggested. I'm not expecting Luigi to have a flashlight and poltergust. What I am expecting is at least have all the models and all the music for every stage be based from the Luigi's Mansion series. And also, like, have the environments be a little bit darker, a little bit more edgier, be based on more house environments and different locales, change up the locales completely so it's not just Hazy Maze Cave with a few new twists. Because, I'm not gonna lie, this ROMHACK also fucked with my head a little bit because I'm so used to Super Mario 64 that whenever I see Hazy Maze Cave or Bomb Bomb Battlefield or Tall Tall Mountain, and I see them as this gray altered vault with some things that are completely different from what my because I played vanilla Super Mario 64 hundreds of times 100% completing it, right? So like it's in my mind what that looks like. So when trying to play this ROMHACK and trying to enjoy it to the best of my ability, it kind of gets meshy at best because I can't enjoy Luigi's Mansion 64 without thinking, man, I think I'm preferring the vanilla version of Super Mario 64 a little better. Why is Zelda music here? Why is music from different franchises I don't even know about are in this fucking thing? I get it, this person who made it wanted to make it like a more fun and exciting ROMHACK for those that just want a small little twist of, you know, in comparison to the vanilla Super Mario 64. But for me, I like it when ROMHACKs of certain game franchises go above and beyond and make it a completely unique experience for those who are looking for unique experiences to play. That's why I feel like Legend of Zelda The Missing Link, in terms of ROMHACKs, got it right. It got it right, in my opinion. In my opinion, The Missing Link got it right. Were there cameos or were there like secret Easter eggs? So far for me, I haven't even seen EGAD in the game. No EGAD. At least I can't remember there was EGAD. But anyways, I digress. I don't want to talk about this ROM hack for too long or something like that because it doesn't deserve like a 50-minute video when I played it on stream. But yeah, I just felt very disappointed by this ROM hack because you guys know me. I love the original Luigi's Mansion. I'm a Luigi's Mansion enthusiast. I love the original Luigi's Mansion. So seeing that this Super Mario 64 ROM hack that says it's gonna be like Luigi's Mansion, barely be like Luigi's Mansion, is a massive disappointment in my book, in my opinion, in my say. It's massively disappointing that this game is very loosely based off Luigi's Mansion, but other than maybe one theme or two themes or three themes here, yeah, this is just Super Mario 64 all over again. And it's like, if I wanted to play Super Mario 64, I would go play vanilla Super Mario 64, or maybe fuck it, if I want to spice things up, Super Mario 64 DS. You know what I mean? But I digress. My sister has a driving test. That's what's up. I hope your sister aces that driving test. Like she smashes right through that driving test easily, bro. But yeah, I'm done. Been talking a lot. My throat's starting to hurt. I need to get out of here. I wanted to just talk about Luigi's Mansion a little bit more, you know, kind of give a little bit of love to Luigi's Mansion. Gonna definitely make a re-experience of Luigi's Mansion 1 right after I'm done with the Hidden Mansion and stuff on my playthrough and stuff. So that's happening. But anyways, I'll see you guys the next time. Peace, like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends. I'm gone. This ROM hack again is a disappointment. Now, if it does something to decide to change, or if the creator sees this, like of Super Mario, Luigi's Mansion 64, the creator of this ROM hack sees this, yeah, probably should have added way more Luigi's Mansion elements, because from what I've seen, there was barely any, other than Ghost flying around and Luigi's got to do things. I don't know if you create a better version of Luigi's Mansion 64 or something, but if you have, maybe send me a link or let me know if there's a better version of it out there, and I'll make a re-experience on this. But until then, yeah, this ROM hack was disappointing. I wish it was better, and yeah. It's just, it's Luigi. It's Luigi. That's literally what this ROM hack is, just Luigi.